I thought this year's Grammys was a lot of fun, but some of the worst ratings ever for the Grammys.
Yep.
We should play that U2 song going into break next.
It didn't have any buzz to it, the Grammys. Like the Oscars have this buzz because of Chris Rock, and everyone's going to tune in now to see how outrageous he's going to be. But the Grammys, no one cared. No, did anyone know who hosted it?
No, I think it's because the VMAs have taken off.
Yeah.
That they can't really compare, the Grammys to the VMAs, even though they made the Grammys a bit hipper. But the VMAs are so over the top and stuff that I think it fails in comparison.
I just think there's too many award shows now anyway. Every other week there's an award show on. Who cares? No one really. It used to be just the Grammys, the Oscars, and the faggots would watch the Tonys.
The Tonys,
if I may use that word.
Yeah, some of those award shows are, on a Sunday, there's nothing else going on. You kind of get a little excited, like if it's like Golden Globes or something. But then all of a sudden you're like, the Tonys.
The Tonys.
But then you take a peek because you're thinking it might be cool, and then you realize right away that there's nothing cool about this at all.
There's nothing I could relate to in watching the Tonys. They were saying, Chris Rock was saying that only gay guys watch the Oscars. That's not true. If you're interested in movies and stuff, you watch the Oscars. But as far as the Tonys go, that is just the gayest collection of gaydom ever to be gay, is the Tonys. You can't. I cannot tune in for more than 5 minutes. I have no idea what they're talking about. I have no idea what shows they're talking. It's all about Broadway shows, I guess. And I have no clue. They're thanking people. You're like, what? And, of course, there's always the, looking up and going, and I just want to say, I know that Billy's looking down on me. And, he died at 36. And
from pneumonia, wink.
Watch much?
No, I said 5 minutes.
You got all that in 5 minutes, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah,
see?
All right.
Hello, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
No, I watched the entire thing. I was very excited that Mamma Mia took
even the credits are gay. The credits are rolling by, and I'm like, look at all these gay names.
The end credits,
right.
They're all gay.
Best boy means something else.
Wow.
Is it best boy?
Yes, best boy, key grip.
Key grip, yeah.
Cock grip.
Instead of gaffer, there's a gagger. Get it? LOL.
Anthony, what were you saying about George Micheal?
Oh, George Micheal is...
He's in the paper today or something?
Well, yeah, he's...
George
Micheal says goodbye to the pop world. He's just saying goodbye. He's leaving. He's telling everybody that's it. He's done with the celebrity. He's done with the pop music world, and he's bowing out and leaving and vanishing, disappearing.
He's had enough?
Yeah, but don't you have to be in the public eye and be something people care about anymore in order to then disappear? You can't be gone and off the face of the world for a few years and then announce you're leaving. The guy has been irrelevant for years.
And he has no choice.
Yeah.
He has to leave because he has nothing else to offer.
Mm-hmm.
This just in, Bismarcky. I'm done. I've done it all.
Is that what he's saying now?
This just in. I read it off the AP, so it has to be real.
Wow.
Bismarcky also moving on, finally.
Damn. Boy, he'll be missed.
I don't know if you guys heard, I got bad news too, but Heather Mills has just announced that she is walking away from the world of moonwalking. Might have been funny if I said leaving the world of moonwalking.
Leaving?
Instead of walking away from moonwalking, same word twice. Idiots.
You got very strict rules with your comedy.
You have to, but it doesn't sound as well. Heather Mills is leaving the world of moonwalking. Don't give it away at the end, but no. Heather Mills on her one leg, which is not good for moonwalking, is walking away from moonwalking. Yuck.
Oh, wow. Kaja Gugu says they're never recording another song.
Kaja Gugu, we're finished.
Gugu says we're done with the pop music world.
All right, Ryan, what's up?
Hey, not too much. How you fellas doing?
Hey. You're calling all the way from Oregon?
All the way from fucking Oregon.
What part?
Who
cares?
California border.
Portland, Maine, or Portland, Oregon, for that matter.
All right, what do you got today?
Well, you guys are talking about the Tonys. Seems like every time some guy gets up there, it's like, I want to thank Bob, who's not only my friend and colleague, but my gay lover.
Well, they never say
That
gay
is
lover.
the sickest shit I have ever seen.
They never actually say what they are. They just look into the audience and say, and of course I want to thank, Bruce down there for just being there for me, being an inspiration, and giving me constant support. I love you.
And you got all this in 5 minutes, huh?
5 minutes of just why I just tuned in, and it was on, so yeah.
Must have had a notepad out, making sure you got it all
Actually,
in 5 minutes.
I wasn't even watching the whole thing. It was kind of the picture-in-picture as I was going through the channel guide. So.
I have a feeling you might have TiVo'd this thing.
TiVo'd the Tonys? Did I?
The phone rang. Tell him I'll call him back.
Tonys are on. Tonys.
He sets his TiVo to everything Tony.
Ooh.
So he gets Odd Couple reruns and the Tony Awards.
Tonys.
That's why he hates Danza, because he thought it was the Tony's Danza show.
Oh, yeah. This guy Danza talking about the Tonys every day.
All in 5 minutes, though. That's pretty impressive.
Best set decorator for a musical. Oh, care.
Jim Morrison wants to check in, Anthony.
Really?
Yes. Jim Morrison from Hell, yes?
Yeah, I just called to say I'm dead and I won't be recording any more records.
All
right,
that's disappointing.
This just in. Jim's done, but the Doors aren't. Pompous assholes.
Why?
The Doors? Thinking they could go on without Jim Morrison? Are they insane?
They just want to make money. That's how I see it.
Ray Manzarek, he threw the Doors together with, what's his name from the Cult, who's a great singer.
Mm-hmm.
But what are you doing?
I know.
Somehow maybe you should call it something different, because everyone knows the Doors were Jim Morrison.
Uh-huh.
And a little bit of Robbie Krieger's playing on the guitar, but Ray Manzarek talking about his organ playing was that important? Not really.
It's kind of cutting edge back then.
And John Densmore, who would be in a jazz band if he wasn't discovered by the guys, so freaking bitter about his role in the band. It's like, relax, dude. You had nothing going on. Absolutely nothing. Dude, have you seen footage of the Doors and what John Densmore did for the band?
Yeah, well...
He had nothing.
I don't really know.
There could have been 100 guys that did his role in that band.
I was never a big Doors fan, so I really don't know much about him. Never a Doors fan.
The Doors are timeless.
George Micheal, his meteoric rise to stardom, first with Wham, then when as a solo artist, was complicated by the fact that he was gay while widely believed to be straight. And he's quoted as saying, "I thought, oh my God, I'm a massive star, and I think I may be a poof. This is not going to end well." Michael eventually outed himself after being charged with lewd behavior in a toilet in 1998. And he lost his Brazilian boyfriend, Anselmo Felipe, to AIDS. I remember looking at the sky and saying, "Don't do this to me," Michael said, referring to the moment when Felipe told him he was going for medical tests. Yeah.
A Brazilian guy with AIDS, the odds of that are 50-50. God almighty. I couldn't believe when I shot drugs with Tommy Morrison that things didn't turn out well. How risky do you want to live, George?
How do these guys that are having sex like that with some Brazilian that has AIDS not getting AIDS?
No, I don't. That shows you that AIDS is not quite as easy to get, I suppose, as people want you to believe.
I think, probably a little more difficult to get if you're banged, because he wasn't like, "Oh, please, let's put on a condom."
No.
It was just poppers and ass.
Did you learn that from the Tonys, too?
Yeah, it was best ass sex with poppers.
All in 5 minutes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the winner is Aida. Aida Big Cock every day. Yeah. So he's leaving, George Micheal. Bye-bye.
All right, take care, George.
I just thought it would be very important to explain myself before I disappear, the 41-year-old said. I truly believe there's a life for me that is not this one. Perhaps it will mean writing for other people. I have an ambition to write a truly contemporary musical. Well, maybe he'll win a Tony. Not necessarily even for the stage, but for the screen. I've got to find a way to make music and enjoy it the way I used to.
All right, Fast Freddy writes, stop the presses, Rich Voss leaves comedy world behind.
And can I say that musicals for the screen are horrendous always.
Ugh.
There's West Side Story stunk.
You didn't like West Side Story?
When you reject, yeah, no. It's awful. It's terrible.
You didn't like West Side Story for the screen?
No, with the stupid knives. Jerk-offs.
But it's a musical. It's not supposed to be. Hey, there it is. Right?
Horrendous.
They're fighting and dancing at the same time? That was a little weird.
You watched the whole thing, though?
No, I've seen moments of it. I couldn't sit through it.
I've watched the whole thing of West Side Story. I thought it was kind of nice. You know, you take it for what it is. It's a musical. You're not expecting an action movie like that. It's dated. It's, an old movie.
Was that the pre-show for the Tonys?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, they warmed us up.
And you only watched 5 minutes of the Tonys because you were too tired because you just sat through the whole West Side Story.
Watched that, and then I watched La Cage.
When you reject, you reject. God almighty.
You didn't like that?
No, it hurts me.
Maria.
Oh, yeah, that dumb song.
It's classic Romeo and Juliet put to modern times back then.
Crap. I tried to watch, what's the one with Don't Cry for Me, Argentina? 'Cause I love the song.
Evita.
Evita.
Atrocious.
Yeah.
I hate when they sing
Antonio
that
Banderas.
Just, why?
Yeah.
And Madonna, right?
Oh, yeah, well, her, she can sing at least.
Yeah.
But, I mean, why are you singing? No one talks like that.
No, but that's the thing of a musical. You sing all the lines.
It's stupid. Where are you going? Shut up.
I think I need to find a toilet.
Yeah, it's never realistic dialogue. Why can't Opie sing in a musical? I haven't shit in 3 days. My colon feels like cement. Like cement.
Where's the milk? I need some milk today.
Put on a pair of panties after she tinkles in them. It's always...
I had a dream that Washington fixed the telephones.
It's never realistic dialogue, ever.
I will give out Straley's email address.
Don't cry because Ben has such a big hog. He won't use it to wreck your colon.
I noticed that there's a Ben hog joke every day on the show now.
Of course there is.
There has to be.
And it just makes me giggle.
I saw, what was that one? Les Mis. I saw Les Mis. And that's one of those where they sing every line. It's like, come on.
I never saw that.
I like a little dialogue. I think Miss Saigon was another one, just singing of the dialogue. Aida was talking and singing, so that was kind of, wasn't all that bad.
How many of these have you seen?
I've seen many.
That's why I had to watch the Tonys.
I've seen...
He had to compare his scorecard with the actual winners. Jesus.
I've seen a few Broadway shows.
Dude, I've seen a couple of minutes of West Side Story, and the only one I've ever seen was half of Evita, which was unwatchably awful.
Yeah.
Chicago, I refused to watch.
I'm talking about actually seeing them on Broadway, not seeing the movies.
That's even worse. You have to plan it. If you stumble onto it by accident, and you're like, maybe there's a scene I could scrap to in here, that's almost understandable. But when you actually have to go, all right, hold on, let me just fix my tie, and then leave the house to go watch a bunch of people who'll be getting dead in 5 years dancing anyway.
Oh, God.
It just stinks.
It was great, and probably the best musical of all time, Jesus Christ Superstar.
Never saw it.
Never saw it?
No.
The movie stunk, because they tried to do some artsy-fartsy stuff with it, but the Broadway show... Might I say, fabulous.
Are we talking about Broadway shows?
Well,
yeah.
Maybe we can
Broadway and bring on the broads.
Maybe there's somebody here at XM that we can invite in and help
6'8" with white hair. Maybe he can bumble in and spoil everything.
Come in and spin some phone dials so it sounds like we're underwater again.
All I hear is Ben's hog in this.
What is this?
It's the opening, ovation.
For what?
Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah, it's the orchestra getting ready. But what's singing in this? What do we get? Is this the opening? The whole. Go to a song where isn't Ian Gillan on this album?
Is he from Deep Purple?
Yeah.
Oh, he also sang with Sabbath.
Dude, the guy's
83.
voice is
He's good.
ridiculous.
Oh, he's an amazing vocalist.
Yeah, find an Ian Gillan song.
Eric's dad used to produce Jesus Christ Superstar.
For what? Local theater?
No, Broadway.
For his church group.
Back in the early 70s.
Really?
Yep.
Eric's rich.
Is he?
Yeah, we all
Is he
know
a rich
that.
kid?
No,
But I'm not going to throw strawberries at Eric because he works hard.
He does work very hard.
He doesn't dress like
and
it.
he's trying to make a name for himself, and I respect that in anybody.
And the name is called Sweater with Arms Too Short.
Who cares that he takes a limo to work, even though he's the low man on the totem pole?
You found an Ian Gillan song? You got to realize it came out in the 60s. Oh, heaven on their mind. This guy's voice was amazing back then. Quite a range.
Sings like a chick.
But it's got to kick in.
The mellow.
What, the testosterone?
This is the mellow part. Music is very dated, you know. Got that groovy.
Jesus!
See? It's a rocking voice.
I can't eat M&M's.
Does he play pinball later on in the musical?
Pinball Wizard?
And then there's like Anne Margaret is like rolling around in baked beans or something.
Did you see Tommy on Broadway?
Why would you?
I saw that.
The rock opera?
It was very good on Broadway.
What show haven't you seen, Anthony?
Yeah.
How about we just go there?
That'd be
Now, to protect any heterosexuality I have left, I have not seen Mamma Mia, the ABBA musical.
These are the other musicals your dad...
Steve's raising his hand. Steve saw Mamma Mia. I'm laughing at you, and I've seen them all.
You know why? Because Steve is so dumb, he thought it was a Vietnam thing. He thought Mama was missing in action.
Mama MIA, this is great. Yeah, Stallone comes in and rescues her in a helicopter.
These are the other musicals your dad produced, or just in general? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm like, holy crap.
Ian, what's his last name? Was Gillan, right? Ian was great when he sang with Sabbath. The one dumb album they did, Born Again, but he sang Trash, which is a phenomenal song. But
Yeah.
You know, I didn't like that.
Hey, let's go to Anthony in Jersey.
Hi, Anthony.
Anthony?
Right here.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, have you guys ever seen Phantom of the Opera?
No, I didn't see that one.
I'll tell you what.
I saw it.
You saw Phantom of the Opera?
Yeah.
The New York stage, that was like the best one to go see. So if you guys, since you're up there, can go see it, I'd go see it. It's really good.
Yeah, I heard
it's not
good.
all like singing and all that.
I just don't like plays. I wanted to see one with Alan Alda. Alan Alda did something on Broadway, and of course I missed it. That I wanted to see, but I just hate musicals.
I saw Cuckoo's Nest with
Gary Sinise?
Gary Sinise.
That I would have seen.
That was really good.
I would have liked that. But it was probably the book version. Did they show Chief talking through the whole thing? Because in the book is kind of narrated by Chief.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Narrative.
Yeah, it's
Hey,
on there.
someone is
really
challenging
good,
you on your Ian Gillan thing. Scott, what's up?
Yeah.
What's going on, boys?
Hey.
That guy that's singing that song his name is Murray Head.
Murray Head?
Yes.
Well, where's the Ian Gillan songs?
Ian Gillan played Jesus.
Oh, okay.
All right,
That song is Judas.
Now, Murray Head, is he the same guy that did One Night in Bangkok?
Yeah.
It is?
Same guy.
I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hadn't heard any of this stuff in quite a while.
My knowledge amazes me, too. Thank you.
Somebody in this
Thank
office
you.
is rubbing off on this entire
you.
show crew, and it's making me nauseous.
Thank you.
Hey, Opie, you seem to be a big fan of some avant-garde art films. You should look at Moulin Rouge.
Oh, that stunk.
How would you know?
Because Big Kev said to watch it. So I started watching. I didn't even finish watching it. Just an awful mishmash of crap.
Did Big Kev say that as he was traipsing under orange gates, saying it's all what it means to you? Here's what it means. You're an asshole.
Yeah, Kevin got really pissed off about that whole, that we didn't get the Orange Gate thing.
We got it, Kev. It stunk.
There are letters to the editor every day in the New York papers, and not one saying how great it is.
It's awful.
Ronald writes, hanging fabric is art. In that case, my mother is an artistic genius. At this very moment, she has orange and green towels flapping in the breeze on a clothesline. Could you spare 2 New York City cops to protect them?
Ooh.
Yeah, the cops are protecting every inch of this exhibit, by the way.
People very bitter about these things.
Because they're awful.
I had a few ideas, and I was told, don't be stupid.
Really?
They're all knowing. There's eyes all over the park.
Big WOW on
undercover guys all over the place,
don't
arresting
want
people
these
left
defaced.
and right.
Don't deface them.
Left and right, they're being arrested. So, Yeah, the gates is a joke of an exhibit. Those flags look like something from a construction zone or an entrance to an outdoor flea market. Bloomberg was definitely sold a bad bill of goods. The color is an offense to the natural beauty of Central Park. I can't wait for the gates to close.
To close.
Yes.
Ah, the gates.
When are they there until?
I think it's Sunday. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it really is just...
I'll go see him.
It's just ridiculous.
Ugh. I want to get a picture under the gate waving.
Ugh.
Hi.
Hello. Just Photoshop yourself in. Just take it off the news, Photoshop. You don't even have to go anywhere. You should just Photoshop a De Niro picture.
Dude,
Photograph. Put yourself in there.
That actually is gonna ruin my week.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
That I didn't go.
You're obsessed.
Nah, but I could have went and been in the VIP and I didn't go. I could have went.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't. It wasn't like he was somewhere I should have known.
Yeah.
I got the email.
All right.
I'm like, he won't show up.
Look, I'm noticing a trend this morning, man.
Yeah.
We have a bunch of druggies that listen to the show and a bunch of Broadway fags. Faggies.
Why?
Faggies.
You don't have to be a fag to go enjoy a Broadway show.
We've been talking about probably 10 different subjects today.
Yeah.
The phones have been hot to talk about drug tests and how to pass them, and Broadway shows.
A lot of people have gone to Broadway.
Let's say hi to Pete in Philly. Pete.
Yo.
Hey.
Yeah, I want to back up Ann on this because I saw Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah, it was awesome. The end. Did they do it where they had the guy standing up on the cross and the light was behind him, everything else was dark, and it was just him strung out like, just hung like Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the best part of the show.
What was the last song he sang called? Ouch?
Well, other than the nails in his wrist, I guess.
Why would it end any other way?
Yeah.
What
No,
if
it's just how they did
does
it,
a
you know.
shuffle off to Buffalo off the side?
He moonwalks into a Porsche and heads off to Islam to hang out with Muhammad.
Bobby
Did it end with him on the cross? No, you jackass.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Bobby Big Rigger.
Hey, guys, what's going on here?
Hey.
Mr. Sweet.
Hi, Bobby.
Thank you. Hey, Ant, a little review maybe on Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat?
I never saw Joseph in the Technicolor
come
Dreamcoat.
Also, hey, Ant,
See that.
when are we going to catch you on 28?
Huh?
28, I don't get that.
When are you going to be on Channel 28?
What's Channel 28?
The Broadway channel.
How do you know, faggot?
Hey, one of our faves who's coming in to do the news tomorrow, Pat from Moonachie. Pat?
Hey!
Hey.
Will they fix the telephone? Ishmael, no, we will not fix the telephone.
Hey.
Oh. Oh.
Pat?
I thought it was good.
Why? But you were singing a Queen song.
Well, yeah.
It's sort of like a play.
It's not a play.
Well, Queen is going to be turned into a Broadway show, right?
It's an opera. Opera play? What? Same fag shit.
Oh. You doddering, nine-toed jackass.
Hey, you guys ready to strap on your news hats for tomorrow?
Yes. Pat from Moonachie is coming in to try out for the news position.
Yeah.
On our show. Can't wait.
I'll be like an elephant in the headlights.
That actually was funny.
That was a pretty good one.
An elephant in headlights. You tool, that's great.
All right, Pat, any final thoughts?
No.
An elephant in the headlights. Apparently somebody only needed like one piano. Oh, no, that's the wrong part of the body.
Oh.
I thought I stopped it before I said
I
it.
can use the case for my coffin.
The what?
Piano case. Coffin. Hello?
Hello?
I may be in the emergency room tomorrow morning.
Pat, is this thing on, Moonachie?
All right, Pat.
See you, Pat.
We'll see you tomorrow, man.
All righty.
Hey, Pat, are you going to bring it?
Bring what?
You know, for every bad joke that Pat tells from now on, we should be able to lop off one of his toes.
Please.
I can only tell 10 bad jokes then.
9, you idiot.
I made 9.
Yeah. That's when we get into the fingers.
Lost count of his toes.
All toes go to heaven.
He's awful. He's awful.
Pat, you're the worst.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Pat.
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
There he goes, Pat from Moonachie.
Pat from Moonachie.
All right. Well, this guy's been calling all morning, and I hear he's just awful.
What is he?
Mosh,
Yo, what up?
you've been calling all morning, driving the phone screeners nuts. What do you got?
Oh, no, it's just that every time the phones kept on hanging up on me whenever they put me on hold.
Get the hint. They're hanging up on
whatever.
you. They're hanging up on you because you have nothing for the show.
I don't know about that. I think this
Well,
kid's
actually,
bringing
I
something.
do have something for the show. I called before because I have a story right out of traffic about a rich white chick being banged in front of me by black guys.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
Okay, basically, I had a friend. She was a heroin addict. She would go up there and, you know, and sleep with the black guys. And these were fucking monsters, guys. Like the guys that couldn't even, like, look straight or talk straight. And she would let herself get fucked by them. Oh, fuck. Oh, great silent game. What you do? Hello? Hello?
Anyway, Anthony,